Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, my beautiful people. We are just adjusting all the media things because we will start also in Instagram. We are here today for a little chat. Avisa-me quando estamos no Instagram. Já estamos? Posso ir?
Pode.
Ok. E também podes mostrar se alguém entra. Assim. Okay, let's wait a little bit. So I'm here in this beautiful Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday here in Portugal, in Lisbon, in my studio. In September we have the weather is already quite rainy, so I feel very cozy in my, I can tell, my second home. My studio is my second home. Probably I spend more time here than at home. So I am here in Portugal and I'm talking to you today. My subject is gonna be about changing your profession. So actually I'm live in two places. I'm live in Instagram and in YouTube. But Instagram, I just come for a little short time because then I'm gonna call you all to my YouTube channel. If you still didn't subscribe it, please go there and subscribe or just enter and assist my live because it is already going on there as well. So I am back with my weekly lives now in English. For you, my dear people, my beautiful people, to be able to assist from different corners of the world. Because Portugal, as you know, is a very small country. If you don't know, so I will start my little short presentation. I'm Christine Teterowska. I'm born in Latvia, and Latvia is actually even smaller, is 3 times smaller than Portugal. If Portugal is a tiny country, Latvia is even smaller. And yes, my history is very interesting, let's say, because I'm born in Latvia, but I live already for 20 years in Portugal, in this beautiful sunny country near the ocean, where I can enjoy my passions, surfing and sailing. So this is a perfect spot for me. But today we have this opportunity to share a lot of information, to give you information, to learn from other masters and professionals in every different fields through internet. So my history, I want to tell you because when I was a little girl, I had a dream. I wanted to be, I was studying in Latvia for interior design. I want to come a little bit back for this preparation. If you guys want to ask any question, actually you can ask in Portuguese or in English or Portuguese. I have here in the back of the phones, I have my assistant Victoria, and she's ready to read everything, and I'm ready to answer your questions. So my little coffee in the morning is, who else drink coffee in the morning? I remember when I was in Singapore and we had we didn't have a coffee breaks, we had a tea breaks, but everybody were drinking coffee. So coffee is one of my must-have in the morning. My fuel of my energy in the mornings. So I was a little girl when I wanted to be an interior designer. I was in art schools in Latvia, During the summer, I went to England to study English. So I'm very thankful for my mother because she organized this possibility for me to go to be in English family, to go to summer school, learn English, 2 summers. When I was only 10 years old, and the next time was I was 12 years old. So the English came to my life since child. And this was one of the biggest trumps of my maybe possibility to come and stay in Portugal, to try to change the country, to integrate in another country, because the first step I knew speaking English. I believe if I wouldn't speak English, I wouldn't be here, possibly. So if you don't speak English, I advise everyone, for the kids, for your children, for if you are already adult, English is an international language, and go and learn it. But then my dream didn't happen. So then something happened with my family. I had a stepfather, and when I was 18 years old, he just disappeared, and me and my mother, we stayed basically without nothing. And I had a life like a princess. I had an amazing life in Latvia with a big plans for the future, and that didn't happen. So sometimes what we plan too much, things just doesn't happen. So go with the flow in your life. And then I decided to come to Portugal just to refresh my head in summer. It was summer holidays. I said for my mother that I'm coming only for 2 or 3 months. And then I called my mother and I was 18 years old, I'm not coming back. I hope my daughter never says that to me or does that to me. And then I came to Portugal, of course, after the gray, sad and cold country like Latvia. I come here to this sunny paradise, and it is like 20 years ago, it was completely different, but it's still paradise for me because I just love this country. It is much more difficult being here, living here, achieving goals here. So changing profession today possibly is more difficult. From one side, from other side, it's more easy because you have a lot of options. But these lots of options can be also a little trouble for you, because sometimes you can think, okay, the information is here, the information is there, information is everywhere, and then your head is like a carousel, it's going around. And then you just don't know where to start. And I will tell you where to start. So the guys who are in Instagram, I will kindly ask you now to go to my YouTube channel, and let's continue our conversation there. Because and this live also in YouTube is gonna be online only until tonight. So if you are in other country, maybe after 10 hours I'm gonna switch it off. So assist it now, join me now, and listen my story until the end. And now I'm here with you guys and girls, of course, girls and guys, in this YouTube classroom where we are going to continue. So about this extra quantity, this huge amount of information, you might feel a little bit confused. When I was 18 years old, I came to Portugal. I had my big possibility because I was speaking in English. But the first jobs, what I really wanted to do, it was difficult to get without experience, without knowing Portuguese. So I had to do everything what I could do, speaking English, being so young with no experience at all. And I was working like a waiter, because like a waitress, the restaurant business here in Portugal. Even today, you don't need to speak Portuguese. There are like in Algarve, in some towns, people, you just speak English because of the tourism, right? So I was working in the restaurant, then I was working in the then I thought, restaurant, the waitress it's like taking platter to the tables, it's the dishes to the table. I don't like it. I want to be something more serious, so I want to be a bartender. And then I started to work as a bartender because I thought, okay, that's fun, that's more action, because I'm very creative and active person. So I was still searching around what I want to do, because I could only do what makes me happy. Even in that time, I was working in a restaurant. I was so bored with that profession that I even didn't go to pick up my salary. I just wanted to go away. I just wanted to leave. I didn't want even to look back. Then I worked as a bartender, but after a few nights I understood, no, all nights on legs, standing, running, no, this is also not for me. And the night shifts, no, nights are not for me. So this was another, I tried and I said, no, that's not for me. I'm a very day person, very early. So all these, also these, your habits, your body habits, you also have to respect. Imagine if you are a person who needs to sleep until midday. Okay, then maybe you work from lunchtime, but you attend your clients till the midnight. I had a time when I was working already in a beauty business. I was working since 10 o'clock in the morning till the midnight, because I had to work, because I had to make my clientele. Yes, it was a time when I was working a lot. After the bartender, I was working also as a babysitter, but there was another problem, because when I was younger, I didn't like other people kids. So I just couldn't, I didn't like other people kids. And I always was saying that I will never have kids. I didn't want to have my own children. And now I have my beautiful daughter, and I say it's the best in my life. But I think for that you also have to get ready. It's another profession. After this babysitting, I did it also for a few months. I was still working as a translator, the Russian to English and Portuguese, because I was already starting to speak a little bit Portuguese. So I was working with Russian people in Portugal, translating from Russian to English. That is another profession what I tried to do. Then I was working in a cyber cafe. That was in Spain. It was very interesting because I like everything was about media, digital, computers. I could make my free phone calls to Latvia, so it was actually quite nice. I had a 2-hour siesta for relaxing. It was very nice. But then I left Spain and went back to Latvia. So I was coming and going and trying to find myself. But when I was 22 years old, I understood that I want to do something serious. I want a serious profession for life. I say today for life because I'm also already in this beauty business for 17 years, so it's almost half of my life. Almost half of my life. No worries, we have to open the door for the postman. We never know, actually what I learned with all this experience, that We never say like I can never confirm that this is profession for life. I don't know what is I gonna do after 10 years. Maybe I do something else. Only thing what you have to do, you have to understand that you have to do something what you love, and you enjoy. If you will go to work because you are not happy, you don't want, because it's headache, because it's boring, because it's the atmosphere, the ambient is not good, just change. And here I am today to talk about this change, profession change, because I have done some professional surveys about people, if they are my followers, my clients, my students. No, this was more from the stories from Instagram. My followers, I ask about are you happy and satisfied in your actual profession? And you know, like 60% of people, that is more than a half, are not happy in their profession. If you are listening this live and you are already in a beauty business, I hope you are happy. If you are here, maybe you are not happy because you are not achieving your desired results, then you also are in the right place. Because if you love what you do and you are creative, so the benefits about the beauty industry is, as I said, I'm active, I'm creative, I would die if I work and sit in the office every day. I would really, I couldn't do that. That's why I probably didn't even try that. Because yes, it gives you some certain comfort, because you have your fixed salary, and you have your schedule, you have your holidays, but that's it. You don't have any chance in most of situations to grow, to expand, to be creative, to be yourself, to be artistic. So one of the benefits of beauty industry is you can put your creativity. You can be flexible in your working hours. You can work, there are so many niches, so many areas in a beauty industry, starting with hairdressers, manicures, aesthetics, permanent makeup, eyelash extensions, facial skin care, body care, body treatment. So there are so many options in this beauty industry. Did you know that the beauty industry is one of the hugest? It's like the size of beauty industry in the world is the size of petroleum. So this is a multi-billion industry where you have millions of options. You just have to find your niche, your area, what exactly you want to do. I have sometimes my people say, yes, I still work in the office, or I'm accountant, or yeah, but I cannot leave. Yeah, I want to change, but I don't know how to change. I want to change, but if I will leave my work and start the beauty, but I don't have clients, where to start, how to do. There are some strategies what I teach you how to do this transition, smooth transition from your actual profession to the beauty industry. And it is not difficult, it is not impossible. If you have a possibility, of course, to just leave your other work and start, first of all, of course you have to do the trainings, but we will speak about that because I will give you a little plan of first steps in the end of this live, so stay until the end. I will give you the sequence of the first steps, how to start. You can start a part-time. You can make a little studio at your home. You can start to train on your family. You can start to train on your friends. You can call people to to enjoy your treatments for a very low cost because you are training. But behind of all that is the thing, you have to have a good training. As I was saying in the beginning, you have a lots of information around, and if you start to go in the Instagram, like everybody in 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, try to teach you something. Then you watch so many masters, every 5 seconds you watch different master, everybody teaching something for you for free, and your head, after surfing in this internet, in the Instagram, your head is just blowing. This is the wrong way to do it. The right way to do is find your first master, follow one person and go to learn from one person. Because if you will, in the stories and in feed of Instagram and in the videos of YouTube, only the videos on YouTube, you will not start a career. It is just impossible. If you are still doubting yourself about to start or not to start, I have prepared, we are launching a new program. It's gonna be 100% online and for free on the next 26, 27, 28, 29 of September. It's gonna be here in a YouTube, in a closed channel, so you have to you have to subscribe for this class because it's on in a closed channel, and I will give you 5 treatments formula with how you can start this, how you can start to test this beauty industry, and it's for free, so you're not losing anything. You just have to be with me 1 hour per day, all these 4 days, only 1 hour. It's not impossible. You don't need to take 4 days holidays, nothing like that. It's gonna be in a Portuguese time, 12:15, during 1 hour and a half. Depends of our treatment, how the treatment is gonna flow, and I'm gonna give you 2 treatments, full demonstration, completely free, and after finishing this training you even get a certificate, so you can start to practice on your friends, on your family, and start even making money even after this free training. So there is nothing to lose. Just come in and join me for this beauty expert training. This is where I invite you for you to choose me as your first master, even for free. So don't lose this opportunity. About the first steps, the first steps how to start joining beauty industry, how to get into it. So you find your master with who you connect, with who you feel that you will not be alone. I can tell I have a community, we have a chat of students. You always have a connection after all trainings, presential or online. You have 3 months assistance, direct assistance with me. I will never leave you alone. Or online or presential trainings. So you can start always from the beauty expert for free, or you come to do a one real training, presential training, I want to say, and then apply it step by step in your life. If you are still working somewhere, do it on your weekends, on your free days, do it after work. Everything is about planning. If you say, but I don't have time, but I have children, but I don't have money, no problem, come to Beauty Expert for free. Time, we all have time when we want it, you know. My daughter is 8 years old, and I was almost all of the time I was a single mother. But even being a single mother, I did make all these trophies here. I made them without, when some people will say, yes, I have small children, I don't have time. But I did all these trophies, having my little Carolina. I was always taking care of her. I was always working, but I was working smart and intelligent. I continued to achieve my goals because I was in the right profession. I was doing things with passion. So I want to finalize this live. I hope you enjoyed it. And to subscribe for the Beauty Expert, you have to go to Instagram, or even here in YouTube we have a link in the Beauty Expert video link. What is in the first video? You just click on the link, put your email, and you will be registered for my exclusive class, because this is gonna be very it is a closed event, so you have to register for that. So come and join, and let's start this profession change, your profession change, to the beauty world, for you to become a beauty expert like I am, or even better, what I deserve, what I wish for all my students. And see you on the 26th of September. Bye bye.